How are you guys doing today? So, right now, I'm doing a little voiceover because I want to tell you guys to, first of all, how are you guys doing? You know, I don't usually do videos like this, but I want to really connect with you guys because sometimes in this type of workouts, my head is just kind of in the moment, my head is just trying to get the workout done, trying to get focused, because sometimes, some people at the gym say hi to you when kind of distract you from what you're doing, right? But in reality, what you gotta realize is that you need to be social sometimes. I know. I mean, you probably didn't think I was gonna do a little voiceover while you see me working out in the background. But yeah, I mean, most of these workouts, I try to be informative. I try to get, I try to get my shit done first of all. But sometimes the talking and all of the recording, in the aftermath gets in the way. So sometimes, I need to make sure I focus on the workout and I need to focus on giving out tips because, I am, and I can say this because, I am not that experienced in the gym. I only have 2 years and a half. And I decided as of this month and week that I needed to get a little break from 6 days of training. So, I'm doing 3 days on and I want to say the 4 days, it's kind of rest days. But on those 3 days of training, I need to make sure I kill my body. You know, I need intensity and effort and all those things that you guys really know that you need to put in the gym. But yeah, I mean, hopefully you guys are having a great day. Hopefully you like the sound of my voice, of my sexy voice. But yeah, I hope you get inspired by all of this that I'm doing because at the moment, I'm not feeling my best. I'm not feeling my greatest. You know, I have good days, I have bad days. I have the little roller coaster, from day to day. It's a constant roller coaster of emotions. One day I'm up, and then the other day I'm like in the middle, and the next 2 days I'm like middle to bottom to all the way down. And then, you get that one day in a week that you just not having it. You just don't feel it in you. Even if you have all the energy, even if you consume all the caffeine, you're just not mentally there. And so I really want to focus on the type of workouts I do because sometimes I kind of just get in the moment. I just kind of want to get my shit done because I do have other kind of stressful things in my life. But that's just me. But for the average normal person, if you see this video hitting me the gym while I'm recording this in the back studio, remember that with all these workouts, you're not gonna grow. Don't get me wrong. If you train for several years, naturally and even enhancedly, you will grow. But just because you see this one video, this one workout I did, does not mean that I'm gonna get bigger or I'm gonna get smaller. It's a constant progress of being at the gym, stepping, inside of the gym, have your foot on a machine, have your muscles work and stretch them out for a several amount of reps, time on the tension. I don't know, right? Whatever you guys want to call it. I don't want to get too technical here, but it just depends on your philosophy. My philosophy has been changing from the years actually, this 2 years and a half. Well, actually, 2 years and 3 months, almost a half. But I've learned that you don't need to copy everybody else. You don't need to copy everybody's exercise. And you might be saying, well, you're voicing this right now in the back studio, and what's the matter with the working out? Well, if you see this workout, that means that I've changed my routine. 3 days on, 4 days off. This right here is my typical chest and back day. I usually do incline presses. I do maybe some fly variations. Depends if the machine is open. There's like a little machine that you will see in this video. And then if that machine is not open, then I just do some cable flies. And it's kind of hard for me to get used to the squeeze because depending on how my body is positioned and how my foot placing is and how my torso is facing, that I feel the stretch on the pecs when I'm doing flies on the cable machine. But the philosophy of training for me has been changing from day one to month six to 1 year to 1 year and a half to 2 years. And you get what I'm saying. Because you need to realize that if you're beginning at the gym, you're going to change your mind. Not just because you follow this certain routine or you follow this certain fitness influencer get ripped in 20 days routine. It doesn't mean it's going to work out for you. You hear it everywhere. You hear it even from your favorite, you take Greg the sets, what's it called, that guy? The Russian Peruvian or the Russian something? Even from the Scissors guys. Who else? The Jeff Sides, the David Lates, they're good motivation, but you need to realize that everybody's got their own journey. Everybody grows differently. Not everybody's in the same supplements. I could say that I'm on any kind of enhancement and I have a poor diet and I still look better than you. Well, that might be because of my genetics and because of the things I'm taking. But that doesn't mean that you need to get discouraged of what I'm doing, because what a lot of people do is focus on one person. They see what they do and then they say, I'm going to emulate whatever he is doing, so it might work for me. Well, one, you can do it because that can actually help you, because if you fail, then whatever you learn, you can just twist it up a bit and make your own philosophy of training. Because like I said 3 minutes ago, everybody has their own philosophy of training. So whatever you see on this here, whatever you see in the background that I'm doing right now, it doesn't mean it's going to work out for you. Now, this exercises that you see in the background, I've been doing them for only a couple of months. I might see some growth, I might not see some growth, depending on how it works. I might have to switch things up here and there, because it's not like I'm gonna be going to this gym for my whole life. One, I don't think so. Two, it's a high probability that I'm not going to stay here any longer. But you know, whichever gym you go to, you need to accustom you and your body to whatever machines, to whatever equipment they have in there. Because I think we all have this little thinking that, oh, okay, so that machine does this, that machine does that, so I'm gonna do that for the rest of the month. And you stay at your typical gym, you do your machines, I mean, and then boom, they get taken away by some old man or by some college kids or whoever, right? Whatever, it's taken, right? And then and you're forced to do another exercise for the same muscle group. But then you're like, fuck, man, I really wanted to do my machine, but you can't because it's in use, and they might take a long time, they might not take a long time. But you need to realize that your body is different. Your body needs some stimulus, but you don't know what stimulus until you actually do some type of exercise for either the biceps, the triceps, the forearms, the chest, the upper pecs, the bottom pecs, the lats, the latissimus dorsi, your abs, the legs, any other muscle group, even your face. Yeah, I know it sounds kind of cringe, but your face, you can actually work it out. You can actually make it more defined. You can actually make the muscles more stronger, on the sides, the masseter muscle. You can make that look even more stronger so you can have that masculine look. But it takes time. It's not like you're gonna mute for like 2, 3 weeks and then you're gonna look like Giga Chat. No way. Unless you drop the fat, but rarely highly. Okay, I'll take a little sprite break. Whew. But yeah, whatever you're seeing here, now I'm not sure what type or where in the video I am, because I am talking just because I want to inspire you to take action. Because first of all, I think I got like a comment 4 or 5 days ago, and the comment said that, dude, who are you talking to, right? And I'm like, that is a really good question. Who am I talking to? What person? What audience? Who am I conveying my message? And that's actually something that I thought about for a minute, and I responded to that comment actually. I'm not usually responding to comments, but I need to engage with some people. But for this typical comment, I put something along the lines of, I'm doing it for future Andy and for future G's. I think that's what I put. Maybe if you guys see like the two past videos or three, you might see the comment. I don't know. The videos have been actually getting like 20 to 50 views, but no comments yet. But I mean, hopefully, someone can realize that, you know what, this guy might have some impact. This guy might actually be, good. Maybe I don't have to listen to that ripped, muscly, 5% body fat person, which, they do have really, really good advices. But, sometimes you need to listen to that one person that, doesn't look like them, but it's in the process of getting there naturally. And, I might not have the best body. I might not have the men's, men's, what's it called? Testosterone, but, I might not have the best physique. I might not have the best mindset. I might not have the best workout routine, but, the one thing I do have is that I want to change, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you want to change as well. So, my motto that I go for is I want you to take action. I want to inspire you to take action. That's my motto right there. I want to inspire you to take action, because with action, if you put in this perspective, if you step a foot in the gym, that means you're taking action. That means that you actually are trying to do something. It doesn't matter if you're in the treadmill. It doesn't matter if you're just like, trying out the weights, the 5 pound weights. It doesn't matter, right? The thing is that you need to put a foot in the gym so you can be like, you know what, I took action. Andy was right. Maybe maybe all along he's actually right. And um yeah, I want this to be a really important message for future Andy and for future persons listening to this video, because if you actually listen to the whole thing, I just keep going and going, because sometimes I try not to have a script that I can read on, which, it could be a good benchmark of what things I can say. But, sometimes it just comes out of the heart, and I want to really emphasize that if you're struggling with anything, if you're, mentally not okay, if you're physically not okay, I want you to, get inspired by this kind of videos and by the information I'm going to give you to actually, take a look back at your life, take a look back from yesterday, take a look back 3 minutes ago and say, I could be better, I think he's right. I think I could be a better person. I think I could become 1% better. Or, sometimes that's overused, sometimes that's cliche, but, it's true. You know, it starts with one person, and then from one person it starts from 10, and then from those 10, it starts with 100. And from those 100, it keeps going, going, going. Kind of like a pyramid scheme, but not really, I'm not trying to sell you anything fucking illegal, but yeah. That's going to conclude with the video. I hope you guys like this little monologue, this little blog, little training vlog or training monologue. Yeah, let's put it like this. If you listened all the way, to the video, if you listened and you liked it, or you got a little bit more inspired, a little bit more of perspective of, what, this person that I don't know, this person that is up and coming, he's true, he's a real one. And, I'm not here to be narcissistic. I'm not here to grandiose myself, but, sometimes there's people that, they know what they want, and I know what I want. I know that I want you to take action. You person, I don't care if you're black, I don't care if you're white, I don't care if you're Asian, my humor sometimes might be getting in the way, but, that's just the way I am, I can't really change, like, my whole persona for just one person, we all know that ends in a bad time, but yeah, I want you to get inspired by me. I want you to take action, and I want you to hit the like button, subscribe button, but yeah, I hope you guys have a great one, and if you enjoyed the video, let me know. Peace.